We're ready for a new show here today at the house, doing some wildness, and we're going to talk about some pretty things that have touched me, and I'd like to know your 2 cents in regards to it. I don't know. So many people are paid more than they're worth. So let's get into this. Let's go. Johnny Bryant here. What's happening, guys? Just want to touch on some things with you. You know, I watch the news 24 hours a day. When I'm working, I listen to the news, BBC, CNN, the bullshit Fox News. That's the alternate world out there. And I just want to talk to you guys in regards to things that I'd like this. That's why we have this podcast, right? Just things I'd like to talk to you guys about in regards to what's going on. How many of you guys watch sports? I watch sports. I've been watching sports since I was a small child. I love sports. Name the sport. I've been watching it. I like sports. Did I say I like sports? I love sports. I don't watch. You know what though? Let me be honest with you. I don't watch sports like I used to. I work lots, and even when I'm at my shop and I'm building stuff, I have several TVs in the shop, and a football game is on, and I'm watching football, and I'm thinking to myself, "Wow, this dude is running down the field at 475 miles an hour," and all of a sudden, and a commercial comes on because the NBA game is on tonight. Yeah, well, LeBron James, a legend, and I love. Anyway, sports. Sport guys, how many do you guys believe they are worth what they get paid? I did martial arts for a long time. I trained like a son of a bitch, always hitting the bag and learning stuff and trying to fight and blah blah blah. And you train and you train and you train and you train and you beat up your body and you blah blah blah, and it's hard. A lot of those guys that are in the industry, that are professional athletes, they're I guess the nicest thing you could say is they're animals. They're really animals. They've come to a new level of badassery, right? That's why they're professional athletes, making millions of dollars a year. Some of them tens of millions, contracts in the hundreds of millions of dollars a year. Why? I take nothing from them that they've killed themselves trying to get to that plateau, and there's only a select few. But my feeling is, my 2 cents, that's why I do this, why the fuck are they paid so much money when we have people in our industry? Oh my God, what was that? I think it was a technical difficulty and maybe an alien encounter. They are supposed to release all kinds of alien stuff here the next couple of days. Maybe we'll talk about that. Anyway, they get hundreds of millions of dollars, money that's inconceivable for dribbling a ball back and forth in shorts and really fancy shoes. Now, don't get me wrong. Like I said, I'm a big sports fan. I like to watch it. It's wonderful to watch it. However, one of the things I guess I should be a little bit more gentle here in this scenario. These teachers that live their lives trying to conform society and mold society and they put their all into being something. Okay. I teach, right? I'm a special effect artist, but I also have a special effects school, and I teach special effect makeup, right? So in my school, I believe, I bend over. As a teacher, you should be bending over backwards to assist somebody that's trying to learn something that, in my case, you suffered to learn. Back when I was going to school, special effects, There was no such thing. You failed lots until you figured it out. So I have all the heart in the world and pleasure of teaching people because my passion and my heart and love is there for it, and I love to do it. I love to do it. Do you think these basketball players, football players, professional sports athletes would be doing it making $32,000 a year? Like some teachers do? Some not even 30. Fuck, some of them not even on part-time. Trying to survive, right? Just trying to survive. You know what? My mother was a teacher, and she cared, and she made bullshit money. And I can't even explain to you, all that ridiculous amounts of money that these guys make. And these are people, teachers, that are molding society. And most of the times, I can't tell you how many, I'm sure there's a plethora of teachers that can attest to what I'm going to say, is that they do not get recompensated for some materials that they buy and the heart and love that they put into these things. And they kill themselves for what? To make sure that your kid becomes something in life, right? And I think that a teacher, and as a whole, is a very special person, right? Because a doctor, right, fixes you. Nurses, they fix you, and they help you, and they care about the human nature, and blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, that teacher is the person that makes the doctor, that makes the lawyers, that makes these higher end people that everybody's supposed to, in society, looks up to and wants to be, right? You want to be the doctor and the lawyer and the whole 9 yards. And the reality is the guys that are doing YouTube channels, not me yet, are making the real money. So, my biggest thing is, why aren't the people that kill themselves not getting the money and the things that they need to? I don't know. It pisses me off. Look at these cops. The whole world is against cops today, right? The cops are the enemy, and the cops are who are you gonna fucking call when somebody's breaking into your house, right? What is it, 1812? Where we're gonna pull out a shotgun and, right to bear arms? And I get it. I have a right to bear arms too, and I'll shoot some motherfucker that's in the head. But the reality of the matter is that there's systems put into place that make us a wonderful country, a wonderful democracy. Not for the last couple years. No, this country has fallen shit-faced forward. Right? Fell into a big pile of Republican bullshit. Democrats, at the end of the day, too, have been fucking up. At the end of the day, our system needs to be overhauled. That's for sure. But what I'm saying, my whole premise for the show, for today's show, is just talking about the people that don't make the money they deserve. Cops are beaten up and down, and they're terrible, and they're corrupt, and they are. They are. There's a lot of them that are pieces of shit, and they should get the fuck out of there. But at the end of the day, there's a lot of cops that are good people, right? There's good people everywhere. But these guys, the good cops, they wake up every fucking day of their life and put their lives on the line. They don't know if they're going to come home. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of insane maniacs and stupidity out there, right? There's just crazy assholes out there for no reason. They're basically looking for a fight. The bullies, right? Do the bullies still exist in the world? They do. The bullies, and nothing worse than a professional bully, right? Anyway, they start okay money. Firefighters, okay money. Why aren't they making millions of dollars when they pulled your mom or your brother or somebody out of the house, or even your pet out of the house, your beloved creature, that you love so much? Why aren't they making the $1 million? They just put their lives on the line for you. They didn't dribble a ball down the court and make $800,000 that game and get another sponsorship because they looked cool dribbling a poor. You know what? I love sports, yeah, I know, but my point is, at the end of the day, is we really need to look at people as a whole. If you haven't watched much of this stuff, I used to be a corporate executive chef. I killed myself. I worked 15 hours a day, and to make sure that people were what? Happy. Yay. And they came back to see you. And guess what? As the chef, you had all the responsibility in the world. The corporate, everything was your problem. And you were making someone else money. Someone else a plethora of money. While you were the one and your crew was out there like slaves in the kitchen killing themselves. I guess at the end of the day, in a nutshell, the only way to make real money is do it yourself. Right? You got to do it yourself. You're not going to get rich working for someone else, right? 9 to 5. I mean, when you work for corporate America, you're 9 to 5. That's no such thing. You're working 60 hours a week, killing yourself for everybody. Yeah, you got everything. You got your insurance and this and this and this and that. But if you have faith in yourself, why don't you pursue your dreams? As a kid growing up, I had everybody laugh at me. They would laugh. My stepdad, everybody would just. Oh, they would just belittle you, and they would, I ain't getting a real job, and blah, 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 this and that. But you know what? I'm not rich by any means, but I've done a lot of things in life, and I've had the opportunity to do a lot of things that when I die, I can say, I did a lot of cool shit, right? Hopefully I got some years left here, 48. I'm looking at maybe another 20 years, maybe I can do some more cool shit, right? But I'm free. Right? I don't have to punch a clock or appease somebody or do a job better than 80,000 people that you work with or the boss themselves. I'm not patting myself on the back, but I focused 100% on everything that I did in my life and I've done in my life. And a lot of times I was better than the people that were paying me. And I cared more than the people paying me. Fuck. How many... who's listening? Do you work your ass off 24 hours a day and you know you do a better job than everybody else? But the better job that you do is not rewarded and the politics of bullshit keeps you down. Huh? You know that you can rock it, but your boss doesn't want to see it because he doesn't want to pay it. And you're complaining that you don't have, I don't ever get a raise, or I don't have, I don't, blah, 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 and you're crying. Don't fucking cry. Try. I should have a t-shirt that says that. Don't fucking try. Don't fucking cry, try. Go fucking do it. Are you going to fail? Yeah, you're going to fail. Of course you're going to fail. Are you scared to fail because you're too good or too proud to fail? Then if that's the case, keep punching the clock. Go make that money. Work your ass off. Fall on your face and learn from it. Because that's the only way. That's the best teacher in the world, right? I think the best teacher in the world is failure. You know how you really fail? It's when you stop trying. A lot of people stop trying. Anyway. My feel on the whole thing was, on my whole rant today is just, it perturbs me. I'm watching people just making such plethoras of money, and the people that really are truly saving our lives, the healthcare workers with this bullshit coronavirus who are out there putting their lives on the line every single day. And even the RNs and nurses, they're making 40, 50, whatever they're making. That's not enough. You know what I'm saying? That's not enough money. We need to take care of our people. Here's the truth is, America needs to really, we need to remold. Our Constitution is an ancient shitball. Everything about America right now is not wonderful. I think as a whole, Democrats, Republicans, Independents, everybody, angry, Trumpers, everybody, we need to get together and remember red, white, and blue. That shouldn't run, remember? It doesn't run. The only thing that's running is the stupidity in this planet. Anyway, I'm happy you guys joined me today. This was a little short rant and ramble today, and I don't know, man. How many of you guys know that? Do you know people that just are underpaid and they kill themselves? My stepdad worked full time and had a paper route, right? Did fine, worked fine. Everything was great. He worked hard, took care of his family. That's what it's about, right? Being the provider and helping and supporting, and I get it. That's what we do. Just make sure the next time that you go to work, and are around you're around somebody that kills themselves, works with you, it's part of your team. Appreciate them, man. They're probably not getting paid enough. You know, this $15 an hour minimum wage in the United States needs to go down. It has to happen because this is becoming ridiculous. You know, everybody else in the world I don't know. I could go on about this for fucking 6 months. How angry I am about money and what have you, and our economies and blah blah blah. But we're not gonna get into this. Is not really a political show, but I'm just really pissed off about the people I see, the people that I know that are doctors, that are lawyers, that are all these, you know, they get paid a plethora. Yeah, are they educated? Yes. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. You're not listening. What I'm saying is the people that have just as much responsibility. A teacher molds the future, right? And most of the time, lawyers are professional liars that get paid to lie professionally because that's what they do. They're professional liars. And I've had numerous lawyers in my life, and they've saved my life and blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, in a nutshell, they're liars. Makes you think about how many doctors are liars, too. There's worlds full of liars. Anyway, thanks for listening, guys. Be back later on tonight maybe and do another one. I've got lots of things to say. A couple more days and hopefully America gets a big colonic. All right, guys. Be cool. Thank you for listening. Take care.